Hi guys, and welcome back to Broken Hungry. Today we'll be cooking a struggle meal, but don't count it out just yet. Don't count it out. This meal has lots of protein and carbs to last you quite some time throughout the day. I personally cook this, besides from being broke. When I usually do it when I'm about to work out, go to the gym, max out, move up on weights, or when I'm just going to class, going to work. It gives me a lot of energy throughout the day. And it's really filling too, depending on how much you cook. This meal is tuna and rice. Let's get right into it. To start off, our ingredients are oil, salt, a large tuna can, rice, and of course to cook the rice, we need some water. We need a pot and a medium to large pan to cook our rice and tuna. If your stove isn't already on, turn it on, my guy, come on. What are you doing? Gotta put enough oil to lightly coat the bottom of the pan and the pot, just so the food doesn't stick. And if you can, set your pot to the highest setting already and your pan to the lowest. Next, we're going to get 1/4 of a cup to 1/2 cup of rice and put in the pot while on high heat. I suggest you stir the rice every so often until the rice gets slightly brown. When that happens, you use twice as much water as when you have of rice. About a 2-to-1 ratio. If you use 1/4 of a cup of rice, use 1/2 cup of water, use 1/2 cup of rice, use a whole cup of water, and just let it sit there. When your water starts boiling, give it up to 30 seconds of boiling to lower down to its lowest setting. Then put a cover over the pot to help cook the rice by steaming it. This will take up to 20 to 25 minutes depending on how low your stove gets or how much rice you actually put in there. While your rice cooks, open the tuna can or cans depending on how much you want to use and drain out the water as much as possible. When your rice is getting close to being done, it'll look watery and glossy. That's when you can set the tuna in the pan. Make sure to scrape all the tuna off of the can as much as possible, just so you have as much tuna as possible. Keep the pan at a low temperature, like 1 to 3 on the little temperature dial. Make sure to occasionally check on the tuna to ensure the tuna does not stick to the pan. When your rice has stopped looking watery, dump the contents into the pan with the tuna. Stir and cook the rice until the tuna starts to brown. This will have 2 to 6 servings, so that's up to 3 days of food. That's great. In total, you spent up to, but no more than $6 for up to 6 servings. That's no more than $1 a meal. That's amazing savings. I don't recommend making this any more than twice a month, just because tuna in can have lethal amount of mercury if you have too much of it. But in moderation, that's perfectly fine. It's cheap, it's got good benefits, besides the mercury. But again, in portions, it's great. All in all, in total, I spent $4.10 just because I added hot sauce on top. Which, of course, you can steal from, fast food places, any place that has hot sauce packets. Why spend money if you can get it for free? But don't push them to give you a lot of hot sauce, because that's not their job to give you hot sauce. Wait until the food has cooled a little before storing it into your food container or food storage. This helped you out with stretching your dollar as much as possible this week. And don't worry, we will have many struggle meals on this channel to help you get along as much as possible without breaking the bank. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed. If this truly helped you out, it just lets me know that I'm making an impact, a positive impact on y'all's life in a good way. Thank you for watching. On to the next one.